Righto, welcome back to the channel, guys. I've been a bit busy the last few weeks. I haven't done much stuff, but I don't know. Am I insane or what? New project, VG. Yeah, the motor's seized up on it, but you can get them reasonably priced unless someone's got a cheap V8 for me. Let me know in the comments what I should do. We should just put a V8 in it, 318, because they came out with 318, so it shouldn't be too much issue. Yeah, I can't even see what this motor is. I know where the thing marks are, but there's nothing written there. I think it's 215 or something. Excuse me. Yeah, she's not in too bad a nick. Lots of surface dots and rust and stuff on the doors. But it's not too bad. It's got some rust under here. Let's get the camera so you can actually see it. I've already got the new panel for that. The boot is really clean. Like, yeah, not a lot of rust there. I couldn't see any rust. Bonnet's buggered. Sorry, boot lid's buggered. I've got a new one out in the back shed for that, or an okay one. It's still got the rear deck in it, which is unusual. There's a few bits I need to get. The floors are pretty good. I think there's one little hole over the other side, but the floors are good. I'll be needing a new dash pad. If anyone's got one of them, they can sell me cheap. Would be very much appreciated. But yeah, so the AP6 is out in the boat shed out the back there. It's got all the glass. I need a front windscreen. Looks like some door handles. It's got a bit of a ripple in this guard here, so I don't know whether I might get someone professional to give me a hand with that or do it. I've got a guy in Tasmania, might be cutting that section out that's marked out. That little bit down the bottom probably could beat out. But he's going to get the whole guard. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it just here. Bit of a rough patch there. Yeah, so this is the new project. That's what it means. It took me 4 drives to Victoria, Melbourne, and all over the place trying to find a car. And every time you go there, it's something not what they've said. I went to look at your ute, and shit on the out it looked alright. Yeah, a few rust issues in the quarters as they all do. But then it had one of those bloody Elco sleeves on the steering box, and usually that tells me that it's had some issues there. It's either cracked or it's rusted out or something. And they put these cheap ass sleeves in there just to fix it instead of fixing it properly. But yeah, bit of work there. This will be a good one. I like VGs. I wanted a VE, do a tribute for Martin. That's my young uncle. He's only 3 years older than me. He passed away in 2017. I wanted to do a VE as a tribute for him because that was his first car. But unfortunately, I couldn't find one at the right price. Everything I looked at was just crap. So yeah, I also probably need a bonnet. Anyone that might have a bonnet floating around cheap, let me know. You can find me under Mopar Mick. It'll either have the skull and cross piston picture or just the normal generic Rust in Peace Garage sticker on it. Message me through there. Also, if you want a sticker, message me through there. I can post you one. Also need a bonnet trim to go across the front. Yeah, so there's a bit to do. But that's what we do it for. We like them. We like the old valves. So yeah, let me know what you think. Should I put a 318 in there, or just a 265 or a 245 or something. I'll probably put the mags off the AP6 on this at some stage. It sits up pretty high with the motor on it, so I'm wondering if it did have a V8 sitting in it, you know, would have sat a bit lower. Yeah, I've just started ripping off the manifolds and stuff to try and get all this shit out of here, start fresh. While it's out, I'll give the under bonnet a bit of a freshen up. Yeah, gutters aren't too bad. There's a little bit in there, but that'll clean out, I would think. Yeah. A bit of surface stuff there. That'll clean up, I hope. But rear seat will need retrimming or replacing or something. But yeah, their basic car is pretty solid. I'm trying to have a bit of a clean up in here, as I keep promising everyone, but it's hard to get motivated. Yeah, floor looks pretty good. Both sides. I think there's a little hole just here somewhere. Yeah, just there. But the rest of it's pretty solid, so yeah. Lots of work. But yeah, the VG should be right when it's finished. I don't know whether to leave it ratty. You can see that boot. I don't know, they spilt some shit or used it as a paint tray or some bloody thing. But there's another one out in the back boat shed there, which is nice and clean, fairly straight. This is obviously some bonnet they've swapped over for some other shit box and taken the good bonnet with them. That's what they do. Yeah, reasonably happy with it. Yeah, should turn out pretty good. I like the VGs, so like I said, fair bit of work. I don't have to rush around because I've still got the AP6 to cruise around in, so yeah, I'm going to try and get down to the, where is it, Victor Harbour Cars and Coffee or Chrome, or what it was called, Coffees and Chrome, Cars and Chrome, something, one of those cars and one of those meetups. Yeah, this side of the lower quarter is actually alright, so I'll wait and see what's happening when I'm digging around there, and if it ends up buggered, I'll just get another panel welded on there. Like I said, the quarters I did not too bad on the AP6, so I'm willing to have a go on these, but yeah, this bit of a ripple, it's a bit hard to see. Like it's pretty well dented in there in the guard, so I might push that out, and hopefully this guy will come up with a that section for me. He's in Tasmania, so I don't know how much that's going to cost to send over, but yeah, unfortunately it is what it is. Anyway guys, that's enough for a minute, and thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for all the new guys. We've got some new people. Had a couple of people leave, which I guess because I'm not putting out stuff that they like, which is fair cool. But yeah, the ones that stick around and have a look, I appreciate it. So alright guys, that'll do for now. Thank you. Stay tuned.